What's going on, guys? It is Black Friday. I'm coming to you live from the chicken coop. I got some new baits from overseas that I want to go over with you guys because I'm going to take them on the kayak tomorrow morning and I'm going to try them all out and we'll see what happens. But first I'm going to get this guy set up so I can go over every bait with you guys up close, detailed, and show you guys what I got. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different baits. And I got them all from Tackle Warehouse. It's the first time I've ever purchased anything from Tackle Warehouse. I gotta say, for a first time purchase, they were great. Shipping, I got it in 2 days, so I can't really complain. But the brand, again, is GeeCrack, I don't know. But I got a bunch of these things. Every bait that I'm gonna show you, it doesn't matter what the bait was, how big it was, how many came in a pack, they were $10 a pack. So a little pricey. I don't usually pay $10 for a bag of plastics, but I really wanted to try these out. Specifically these guys right here and the next one I'm going to show you guys. This first one is called a bellows craw, 3.5 inch. I don't know how to say anything else on this because it's all in it's a different language, but I did make sure to save shipping label. That way I could read you the color, because I got a different color for every plastic. So for the bellows craw, I got it in a green pumpkin. I'm gonna pop this open and show you guys what it looks like. Whew, it stinks. It smells really strong, but that is the bellows craw. Look at that guy. It's really, really thick. For the like the little appendages right there, I mean they're pretty thick, but I mean super detailed. I mean even the like the little what do you call antenna. I'm not sure if you can see that on camera, but very the ribbed, really cool. Either way, tiny little bait. Seems pretty durable, but and it stinks. Stinks really bad. They say that they're like impregnated with salt and garlic. It almost smells like a mix of, like, oddly enough, a rice cooker loaded up with like salt, soy sauce, and garlic. This is interesting. Does not smell that great on the bait, but that's the first one. The bellows craw. 3.5 inch little craw creature bait. This has, let's see here, doesn't even say 6 piece. There we go. So 6 of them in here, $10. First bait down. Now the next bait I'm going to show you is honestly the first bait that I ever saw by them. I saw it on Instagram and I thought they were just really cool looking. And that is the bellows gill. So it's just super interesting. Before this bait, I mean, maybe it's common. For me, it's not. But the only thing that kind of seemed even similar to this was the Yodo worm from 10,000 Fish. You can get that at Carl's. I'm not trying to promote it, but as far as like that, you know, weird ribbed body, I've never really seen anything like that except for the Yodo worm. And I actually saw this first. I'm not sure which one came out first, but I saw this first. And I liked it so much, I got 2 colors. So it's the only bait that I bought that I made sure I got 2 of. These 2 colors. These 2 colors are honeydew and plum blue flake. This kind of looks more like a June bug to me, to be honest. Let's see if we can get some better lighting on that. But this is the plum blue flake. Comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 baits. 3.8 inch. Let's crack them open. So look at that. It smells exactly like the first bait. There they are though. I'm gonna pull one out. Ooh, these things feel, I don't know. Whatever's on them is on, it's thick on it, like they're sticking together. But so there is the plum blue flake. Just a big chunk of plastic, but I mean ribbed all the way, all over the place. Got this little tail on the bottom. If I can pop it up there. So a little like a little tickle tail, a little trick tail. I plan on putting this on. I'm gonna rig it two ways tomorrow. I'm gonna try this as just a straight up Texas rig and just swim it, and I'm also gonna put this on a flipping jig, and I'm gonna just kind of bounce around the bottom and hope that this tail kind of just sticks up, and it'll just kind of look like maybe a little bait fish or something eating something on the floor. But this is the first color. Let me show you the other one really quick, just so you can kind of see the color difference. It's the exact same bait, same size, same everything. But god damn, these things are hard to open, especially once you get it all over your fingers. But here is the other color. And again, this one is called Honeydew. I would just call it white and chartreuse. But there it is. It's white, flip it over, you get that green chartreuse kind of color. But there's like little specks of glitter in there. It's pretty cool. But yeah, so there you go. Honeydew, bellows, gill. Next one we got is the baobab hog. This is basically, in my opinion, like a beaver plastic, little beaver. I'm gonna use this as a trailer tomorrow, also on a jig. This just comes, they'll just come loose in the bag. There's no other kind of plastic casing for them. I picked this one out specifically because of that tail right there. So right now they're all connected. They do break off. So there you go. But yeah, little beaver style trailer right there. Thin profile. It's got the two loose flapping tails in the end. Couple little appendages on the side. Again, the chartreuse tail. The color that they labeled this online is Florida Hammer. I don't know exactly what color that means. All I know is I'm in Central Florida, so I figured why not get Florida Hammer. And again, that freaking tail just looks, I can just see swimming this on a jig and just having that little tail flap around on top, like a little flashlight or something, I don't know, just to get their attention. All of their baits have like this ribbed look to them. They all have glitter all in them. Look at that, my wife's calling. Hey, I'm trying to do a YouTube video. Can I call you right back? She hung up on me. Okay. But that is bait number 3. Still that same garlicky smell. 2 left. This one I got by mistake. I got the right bait. I meant to get it in a smaller body. Check that guy out. The bellows stick comes in. There's 5 per pack. This sucker's 8 inches long. I wanted to get a stick bait. Oh man, I wanted to get a stick bait like to fish weightless, which I still probably will if it sinks. That's pretty big though. And again, like I keep saying with all of them, it's got like just that ribbed profile to it. As you can see that okay. This thing is thick. Stretches pretty good. But yeah, I was playing. I thought that I got 5.8, which would have been a lot better. It would have been a little bit smaller, not so thick. Instead, I got a 5 pack of 8 inches. So I misread online. But this is just straight up June bug. Purple with a little green flake all in there. Very, very thick, very heavy bait. But bait number 4, the bellows stick. Okay. Now the last bait that I got, I don't know how to say. I've never seen anything like this. If you guys have, well, good for you. This is a 4-pack, and super interesting. I'm gonna take this out in a second, but check that out. I don't even know what you call it. Imo kamushi? I don't know. You read that, you tell me what it says, because I can't read that. It's a 3.8, oh, I got garlic on me. 3.8 inch, 4-piece. This one is stapled shut. I'm gonna pop it out anyway. This is one that I'm gonna fish weightless and just let it sink to the ground. I did see some underwater footage of this, which is what sparked my attention. God dang, how many staples? There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 staples. But look at this. Okay. So check that out. It just got these appendages just floating all over the place. But I mean, I'm gonna rig it just like this, and so basically it's just gonna be dropping down into the water weightless, and I'm hoping that like just a bass is gonna see this on the drop and just all this crap going everywhere, all that secondary action, so I can literally just cast it, let it drop, and as it's dropping, all that water is just gonna move it everywhere. Even if it sits on the bottom, it'll just be sitting there, and while it's sitting, all that water moving around underneath is just gonna move all of these little sticks around all over the place without me having to do anything. I could just sit, cast it out, be really patient, and just let it sit there under the water, and I would hope something's gonna see this and they're gonna be really interested. Look at that. It's cool looking. That is the last bait that I got. The color on this one, hold on. Yeah, Imo kamushi. Light gill candy. So, one last look at that. Light gill candy. This sucker is thick too. It is a thick, soft plastic bait. Also has that little tiny tail on top. This one is the only one I got that does not have that crazy like ribbed feature. It basically looks, it reminds me of, take like a Senko and just squeeze it, and it goes from being really long, and you just shorten the profile up, and you added that little tickle tail to the end, and then just jammed it full of these guys. But yeah, and it's dense. This thing feels like it's just gonna sink straight down. It's pretty heavy. But all right, anyway, that's everything. I'm gonna put this back in the packaging, and then I'm gonna rig these up on my rods, get the kayak ready for tomorrow, and then my brother, my father-in-law, and myself, we're all gonna go kayak fishing tomorrow. They're not using any of these. They're just gonna fish with whatever they want. I'm gonna try my best to just stick with all of these baits. I'm gonna have them Texas rig, weightless, as well as, you know, on jigs. And besides that, I mean, maybe I'll fish a little, like, you know, maybe a jerk bait in the morning, or some kind of top water, since all I got were soft plastics from them. But as the day goes on, I'm pretty much just gonna stick with jig fishing and just Texas rig and weightless Texas rig with all of these baits, and we'll see what I get. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the morning. Yeah, I keep meaning to. I was putting on my Amazon cart, I just forget about it. Thank you, sir. Yeah, it's a little breezy. Alright, we're finally out in the water. 7 o'clock. The guys putting in. I got my brother, my father-in-law with me. We're gonna do a little kayak fishing. We got all day, so hopefully these baits will work. Otherwise, I'm gonna be sitting here crying while they're using all of their random baits, and I'm stuck using just these plastics, but we'll see. What are you fishing? Oh. You got one? Got one, finally. Nice? It's on a jig, black and blue flipping jig. Nice one? I don't think so. I really don't care. Yeah, he's actually pretty good. Wow. All right. Finally, dude. Pretty good. Black and blue flipping jig with that big old worm on the end. I cut it in half. Yeah. Use it as a trailer. Finally, first fish of the day. Been fishing for 4 hours. First one, got him on a jig. 1/2 ounce flipping jig, black and blue. I took that little. Oh, dude, Steven got one too. Nice. As I'm talking about mine.
Yours could eat this one.
Still, that's pretty cool. But yeah, took that little worm, cut it in half, and used it as a trailer. Let's let him go. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. No freaking way. Oh my god. What? I did not expect that. Holy crap. Fish number 2. Freaking swallowed that thing. Second fish of the day. Caught him on the freaking gill. Look at that. Choked that sucker. Let me get him free and get him back in the water. All right, we're done. We went from 7 to 2. So we've been out there for 7 hours. I only caught 2 fish. But I mean, I was only fishing with those items, so I'm happy I caught anything. But I really thought that the crawl would work. Steven ended up catching like 18 freaking fish, and then Philip caught 3. So I was outfished today once again. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.